Hi guys, good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my 30 days automation workflow where I am going to be doing one automation every day for the next 30 days, solving real life problems. So today's task is just already done, so I'm going to walk you guys through our InboxZero AI, what exactly it does. So let's go straight ahead. If you take a good look at my inbox right away, you can see my starred messages. Yeah. So according to Gmail, your start message is supposed to be important because we start them for reminder sake so that you can always follow up on them. So today we are going to be fixing this problem with automation because I can't trust myself to remember everything, but I believe I can trust an AI. So let's just dive deep into the problem and see what it does. So before I go ahead, let me paint a picture for you. Let's imagine you are in a meeting and someone says something important. You think, of course, the next thing you do is to start the email. If it's sent to you, you feel productive, right? Now, the problem is the problem is always that we feel that we will always remember. The truth is, uh, the brain is a liar. It will promise you that it will remember, but it will never. So 2 days after you realize you're staring at thousands or hundreds or tens of emails, like a crime scene, and then you are the detective who just realized that you are the criminal. Yes. So in today's workflow, we are going to be talking about how InboxZero AI can actually help us stop disappointing persons and help follow up on our clients and all that. So stay tuned with me as I explain the solution. So on today's workflow, we are going to be using anything. Yes, we're going to be using anything to explain the whole process. So we have a few notes here that we put together. And the first one here on the left-hand side is the email trigger. So the email trigger does the whole start. But before then, anything is like IFTTT, but for people with trust issues and API access. So let's go ahead. So this is the Gmail trigger. The Gmail trigger, for every time I start a message, bam, the workflow automatically wakes up. Like, it's been waiting for me to prompt it. And then after that, the email now gets the information and passes it exactly down to the next node you're seeing here. So the second node here is the code in JavaScript. This bad boy here, grabs all the email metadata, the subject, the sender, the body, the timestamp. So think of it as the reading eyeglass of the workflow. Now, it extracts you know those information because the AI needs content. You can just tell ChatGPT to go ahead and do what you want. Well, you can, but of course the result is going to be chaotic. So now when uh when the code in JavaScript has done its job, then the if node is like the bouncer here. So what this guy does, it checks if the email is actually worth my time or if I accidentally, start it while I was asleep. One of those times you start your email while you're sleeping, it could happen. So the if node helps, to check um if it was started accidentally or sent from my iPhone. So even the automation has standards. So that's what the if node does. Now, the main brain behind the whole thingy is the AI agents, which is the fourth node which I'm going to explain now. So this is when it gets spicy. Now, this AI agent is like the personal assistant here that reads the mail. It actually reads the mail. It actually tells you if the task is worth it, what the tax is, when the tax is going to be due, if it's urgent, if you should even panic. Yeah, it does all of that. So uh, then there's also another body here that most persons don't really talk about, which is called the structure output parser. The structure output parser is, um, how would I put it? It actually helps the nodes format this information well, because the AI on its own if left unchecked, can actually be, can actually mess up with the information in the database. So the output parser, helps to format the process, it acts like a formatter and helps format the information. So the AI assistant can better understand what is going on. And then after that, uh, there's a fifth node, which is the Airtable information. So the information is finally passed, you know, down to the Airtable to be documented. Yes. So that's just a process, So everything is started automatically and turned into a task and can be managed, properly from a documented system, which is the Airtable. So the point is, uh, this might not solve all your problems, yeah, but at least it helps organize the process for you to make it easier. I'm not gonna lie if I tell you it solves all my problem. No, I still procrastinate, I still forget things, but now at least the things I forget are documented. That's the most beautiful part of this process. So here's the real outcome. You probably stop letting people down because of your procrastinative memory. So clients will get better responses, you get better appointment books without forgetting all of that. So for me, this is like the first time in years that I've stopped waking up to the guilt about emails that I have actually starred and ghosted. So if you are the kind of person who stars emails with good intentions, this automation is for you. If you ever thought that you remember and then immediately forget, this automation is for you. So this is just the day one of the 30 automation challenge I'm actually building. So I'm going to be building 30 or 29 other ones in 29 days. And I'm going to do this because I actually hate free time. That's the truth. So this workflow template is linked in the description. So you can actually set it up, customize it, and make it yours. Or don't. I'm not your boss, but the start emails probably will. So thank you guys for your time and do have a wonderful day.